Good afternoon, gamers. It is I, Michael Tefish, aka Father of Tears, and welcome to today's video. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. New content every 48 hours. So let's get into the topic at hand. Nintendo's market capitalization hit $48.9 billion on Friday, surpassing Sony for the first time in 11 months as the soaring popularity of its Switch console drew investors to the game developer stock. And what that means is now Sony is third place when it comes to revenue and how much the games company is actually worth. Nintendo is number 2, and they beat them by $500 million. Woo! Who the hell would have saw that shit coming? For those who want to put it into perspective, Microsoft is worth $542 billion, the company as a whole, while Nintendo, as of today, is worth $49 billion. I mean, they're not even close to Microsoft, but Sony is now $48 million. So, what's happening is Sony's losing the race when it comes to marketability. And it's going to eventually start panning out in their game company. You're going to start seeing a lot of companies leaving the sinking ship because they're not worth as much as they were a couple of years ago. I mean, the Switch is a great system, but it's outselling the PlayStation 4 Pro. Whew, what does that tell you? And Sony has more games than Microsoft. And Microsoft's dropped a brand new system that we get to find out in November if it's a seller or a turkey. And if Microsoft sells out with their console, then Sony is in a lot of trouble. And they're spending money rapidly, throwing money for parity clauses and game availability, getting marketing rights for all these games. That's the act of a desperate company trying to protect its assets from the coming onslaught of Nintendo and Microsoft. They are not prepared. No matter how many Uncharted games and God of War games that they could pop out of their company brand, they are getting leveled by Nintendo. No one saw that coming. I expected the Switch to be, it's gonna sell a pretty good amount with Nintendo fanboys and stuff. And the diehards are gonna be like, fuck that. Nintendo's system is so weak and underpowered. Who the hell's gonna buy it, right? Well, guess what? When they dropped Zelda, everybody dropped their jaws and went in there and bought that game. Even I, but I gotta tell you, I've been a Zelda fan since the first time, so I was happy when I heard Zelda was the first game. And then you got the new Super Mario coming out in a couple of months. I'm excited about that too. I mean, there's so many good things to be excited about with Xbox and Nintendo. And Sony, at least you got God of War, right? And Days Gone, Days Gone looks good, let's just be honest. I like that game. It looks like something I'll buy. Spider-Man, no, I already have that game. It's called Batman Arkham, and I've already played it, and I played it to death. I don't want to play it again. I mean, come on. I expected a lot more from Spider-Man than what we got right now. Looks great, but looks can be deceiving. And no, I'm not grinding GT Pro. I'm gonna buy the new Forza for the first time ever. I'm actually gonna buy a racing game because I'm actually interested in the actual game. I don't even have Horizon 2, So it's all surprises. And Nintendo, you keep making great games, and I'll keep supporting you too. I am so proud of Nintendo. They started from the bottom, and now they're rising up. They're not gonna catch up to Microsoft with a $500 billion advance, but they can be the number 2 gaming company in the world, and I am proud to say congratulations to Nintendo. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. New content every 48 hours.